All right. We should be live. How's everybody doing? And I am later today because I should be perfectly normal tomorrow. We're gonna start up right away. So I'll bring it up a few times. So I can't remember what I was doing.
Let's see what you bet.
Show me what you've got. The Terminator. You believe they're making another Twister movie? Why didn't it show everybody? Why did it only show John Shepard? Like maybe this is a good sniper rifle for that one guy, you know? Guess we'll never know. Why is that thing maxed out? Holy roly moly poly. Right. I think we did all the talkies. Hey, Xboxer. I should be here my normal time tomorrow. I was late today because there was a switch up. I'm probably gonna be late on Fridays and Sundays, but now it's gonna be Thursdays and Sundays, possibly. Not a guarantee, just likely.
Hey, Shepard. You need something? See you later.
Alligator. So, I believe we talked to everybody. We did a main mission, you know. Sometimes people have input about what we did and when we do a main mission, so went around and talked to everybody about their feelings, you know how it is. Are we good? We're just gonna, okay, here we go. All right. No, mistakes were made. That whole ass ride on the elevator and you couldn't load all this stuff before then? Well, next mission. I think we have to head back to... Oh, look, I don't even have a mission yet. So when I click on that, they're probably gonna give me one. Investigate the samples. Oh boy. Alright, so we got 4 new missions here. I guess we'll start by heading...
Good timing, Commander. We got a transmission coming in from the Citadel. Top priority clearance.
From who?
Is it the ambassador?
It's not his signature. I think it's from the Council. I'll patch it through to the comm room.
To the comm room?
Commander Shepard, we've received information that may be critical to your mission against Saren.
I'll take all the help I can get.
We've received an urgent message from one of our infiltration regiments in the Traverse.
You mean spies?
Spectres tend to attract attention, Commander, but they are only one arm of the Council. Special task groups are often a better option for monitoring developing situations.
We currently have several infiltration units scattered throughout the border regions of Citadel's space. This particular unit was gathering intel on Saren.
What did they find?
Unfortunately, the message we received was little more than static. The infiltration team must be in a situation where they can't set up proper interstellar communications. But the message was sent on a channel reserved for mission-critical communications. Whatever they were trying to tell us, we know it was important. Considering your interest in Saren, we thought you might want to investigate this. Find out what happened to our team. The signal originated from the planet Vermeer.
I'll look into it.
The Council prefers not to become involved in the specifics of Spectre activities. We only want you to be aware of all your options, including Vermeer. Good luck, Commander Shepard. We will keep you advised if we learn anything else.
Race against time? What was this one? Saren is searching for a conduit, an ancient relic dating back to the Prothean extinction. Through the vision burned in your mind by the beacon Eden, you believe that the conduit is a weapon capable of wiping out all of the galaxy. Saren must be stopped. What the hell is... It's not a mission. You need to explore Pharos, Nadabu, the Adabata cluster, and Vela to find clues that will lead you to the conduit before Saren. And then we have this. Hello? There we go. Don't I have a mission? Someone want to meet back at the base? I mean the station or whatever. Hercules. I don't know why they wanted me back here, but someone wanted me back here. Whoa! That's the sound that the
Message coming in.
thing makes.
Patching it through.
Commander, I'm glad you're in the area. We've got an emergency situation, and you're the only one I can trust to get the job done.
How can I help, Admiral?
Biotic fanatics have hit a medical research station with a psychotropic drug. The drugs have temporarily driven researchers crazy, and the biotics are effectively using them as human shields.
So if I shoot everything that moves, a lot of researchers are gonna die.
Exactly. A normal team could handle the biotics, but a lot of innocent researchers would die during the operation. That's why I contacted you. I'm hoping you can keep the casualties to a minimum.
I'll do everything within my power to bring those researchers back safely, Admiral.
I know you will, Commander. I'm sending you the station coordinates now. Fifth Fleet out.
Is it somewhere around here? On the Kochi in the Kakas system in the Hades Gamma Club. What do you mean in the area? Isn't that to the like far end of the galaxy compared to where I am? I'm here. Isn't Hades like way ass over here somewhere? Look at that shit in the area, my ass. That's literally on the other side of the galaxy. Get out of here. You out your damn mind. Yeah, down as you run in the area. It's like, oh, I'm flying to the moon tomorrow. I was like, whoa, while you're at the moon, you can pick me up some milk, right? You're in the area. Like, what the fuck is that supposed to mean? No, it's not in the area. Ain't no damn milks in the moon. Like, I can go to the grocery store, pick up some damn milk on the moon. Was it? This ain't about to happen. Hell, that's a more reasonable request in the area. Outrageous.
Equalizing interior pressure with exterior atmosphere.
Equalize your own pressure. Now leave me alone.
The commanding officer is ashore. Exo Presley has the deck.
Interesting. The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
It was the Turians who first suggested creating a single organization to maintain order on the Citadel. Perhaps that is why more than half the force is Turian.
Anything new here? Oh boy. We'll check to see if they have any fancy new things for sale in the CSEC place too.
After years of poor economic performance, ExoGeni has announced that its research colony on Pharos is finally returning a profit. New discoveries and a dedicated colonization effort have finally paid off for ExoGeni. ExoGeni stock rose sharply with the announcement, with investors pleased at this surprising news.
Yeah. It does surely. Oh. Hurry up. All right. What you got in here, man?
Hello, Commander.
Show me what you've got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Now, you say they're rare, but are they? Oh, he's got a new license. The heck? What's up with that? The Armageddon. That's one hell of a name for a shotgun. What is HMWs? Cause that is Spectre. All this is Spectre. Oh, that's why it's so strong, I guess. HWWW. Man, why do you got all this trash down here? Nobody needs this trash. Just slap you in the mouth for trying to sell such garbage. I'll buy this pistol though. I said why do I gotta click? Why does the buy button not work? So annoying. Oh. go. You got a better pistol now. Isn't that fancy? All right. Let's get the hell out of here. I mean, I feel like I should just blow all my money on these
Hello, Commander.
vector-related things.
Show me
maybe,
what
you
you've
know?
got.
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Because they got, like, this sniper rifle is probably way better for that guy, right? And they got a shotgun. It'd be really good. Oh, we'll buy the shotgun for her. She's gonna be able to use a shotgun soon. That'll work. Problem is, I just don't use these people who use these things as often anymore. So yeah, I think I'll buy the shotgun though. I'm glad I came back. I just remembered. She doesn't need it now, but she's super close to being able to use it. Not you. You can't use a shotgun. Damn, look at the difference. Holy roly moly poly. She gonna jack some stuff up with that shotgun. It does the extra toxic damage. Why not? You got shotgun shells with toxic ammo, alright? You do you. I don't know, man. Why am I walking around here? I did a main mission. It's probably a good time to walk around. Something could have changed. Be bopping their way around the bar here. What are you doing? Who are you?
Hello, Commander.
Don't you hello me?
Good to see you, Commander.
Don't you good to see
Did you know
me?
Citadel Security is the largest multi-species
Of course I knew, because I know everything.
in Council space?
Where? There's no such thing as council space. You made that up. I should know, because I know everything.
Quarians aren't too popular with Citadel Security.
Hey, Perfect Tomcat.
They think we're all beggars and thieves.
You're not? Saying mean, stupid stuff to people now. How does that tree survive with almost no light? You know, let's check the wards first. Do 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 do.
Presidium technicians are struggling to understand why a computer system catastrophically overloaded recently. Technicians are reportedly unsure of what caused the malfunction, or even what the system was originally designed to do. CSEC is investigating the possible vandalism or misuse of public property.
Tomorrow I'll probably be starting, I'm bringing it up again, I'll probably mention it a few times during the stream, but tomorrow I'll probably be starting at my normal time. Because, I'll be busy on Thursdays instead of Fridays, so Thursdays and Sundays now will likely be the days that I might end up streaming much later. Do 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 do.
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again.
When
Anything
will
you
you
need?
have something new to say, huh, Harkin?
Do you know a CSEC officer?
I shouldn't really say too much. He's been on the force a lot longer than me. Drinking on the job, taking bribes, that kind of thing. Rumors mostly, but they suspended him.
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Well, I can't say the thing because it's not true. I was gonna say the thing, but I always talk to him, so. What you got for sale today, lady? Hey, lady!
Yes, Commander. Is there something I can do for you?
Let me take a look at what you have for
Hey,
sale.
lady! She got the same thing she always have, and it costs $1 billion still. Medical exoskeleton 8. That's wow. Reduction in power cooldown, you know, maybe it is worth having that. But I'm not gonna do it. And hoping today I have a pain-free day. I mean, technically there's already some pressure building up that I feel. But there's no reason to believe it won't just be stable. Because I've already felt like the same for like the past hour or two.
Interesting.
So,
Hey, good to see another human.
but it's something I think about now constantly, man.
Hey there, welcome to Flex.
I hate my stomach. I hate it.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Why must you defy me, stomach? Blue doop boop blue doop. Alright, what are we looking at here? Oh, it doesn't show it, huh? Alright. Alright, what are we looking at here? We're good. I'm starting to think I'm almost done finding random things in the Citadel.
Best place on the... Welcome back, Earth Clan.
Show me what you've got.
He's got another license. Why these guys got more licenses is again. Me too. Boo 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 boo. Give me your license.
Yes, human. You need something.
No, no,
Yes.
I need your license.
Yes, human. You need something, eh? Oh, you will be pleased.
Hey, yep, he's got a license too. 9. See, it's not even good as the other one. Like, it seems like the one. It seems like what you want to go with is Spectre gear. Anything. So maybe I should buy that rifle then. Seems like Spectre gear is the way to be. But if I need something, it seems Spectre gear is always the best thing. I guess I doubt.
Yes, human. You need something.
I doubt he has a different
human. You need
license in
something,
different
yeah?
areas, but I'm still gonna
Oh,
check.
you will be
Like,
pleased, I think.
if I check his armors and I scroll down, yeah, there's no license here. Those are Predator M. Uh-oh. Oh, didn't mess up the mic. Nice. Hold on. Gotta blow my nose. See, I should be able to compare this to people who aren't in my party. Me don't understand why you don't let things like that happen. So last time I skipped over checking this place, so we're checking it again. I saw that.
I got business here, but
Not now. Go away. Let me
Why is that one red? Yeah, there's a door opening sound when I walk close to that. And then I hear like people in the background giggling. That room is suspicious. Suspicious! Don't you near me? Alright. Oh. I get that from Taz. You know, sometimes I do things for so many years, I forget where they came from. And I was thinking to myself, I'm like, why do I add at the end of my sentences sometimes just to make it be lame funny? And then I was like,
I could get used to living like this.
oh yeah, Taz. Taz would be like, I got thousands of things that I referenced and probably hundreds of them. I don't even remember why. There's things where I guarantee I thought that that it's been doing it so long and I forgot where it came from. And my brain probably thinks I just do it because it's funny and random. But really, it doesn't even have anything like it actually is from a thing that I just forgot. Like I can't tell you how many countless things I reference. You know, every time I like run away, I'm like, let's get the hell out of here. That's like Army of Darkness when the skeletons run away. Like it's countless. It's an inconceivable amount of things that I reference. Princess Bride. An unusually large amount of things that I reference. Princess Bride. Somebody told me the Princess Bride wasn't that good. If I was his mother, I would have slapped him. Or his father, I would have spanked him. Either one. He should have been punished for what he said. If he had a real parent. They beat a good film into him. How dare I won't have a child under my roof who thinks The Princess Bride is a bad film. Like, no, I don't like it, Dad. I'm taking off my damn belt again. Alright. No damn child of mine ain't gonna have a sense of humor. I'll beat the funny into you. That'd be ridiculous. Could you imagine? I feel like that could be a scene in a movie. Like some family of comedians, like coming from a long line of comedians or something. But his dad ends up being a drunk or something. And his son just wants to be a doctor. And he's shamed because his son wants to be a doctor. But then at the end of the film, it turns out that the father's proud of him because he's a doctor who makes his patients laugh. And he's like, ah, that's my boy. That's my boy. I can see it right now, man. That'd be a weird ass movie. Oh man. You got going on over here? Oh. I'm pretty sure some of the random things that I say that I repeat here and there come from me. I just, every now and then, there'll be one of those things that I completely don't remember whether or not it came from a thing. Sometimes I'll remember it came from something, I just can't remember what it came from. But sometimes I've just completely forgotten that it even came from a thing. And then I'll remember, it's like, oh wait, that thing I've been saying, that's right, it came from this. It's like I'll hear someone else reference it, like my mom or something will reference it. Like, oh yeah, that's right. Now I can't trust myself. Who knows what I've appropriated. Water. See the water thing, I remember that's that lady. It just amused me the way she said water. I remember that. Yeah, let's see. I even had the emote for that, but I used to be able to just type exclamation point water, but here it is right away. I found it. Oh, that's not it. Oh, it didn't work. Properties. Filter. Like, how do you... Oh, I think I gotta turn it on. And then I can like go into this and then go to advanced audio properties. And then turn it off. And then mute again. Maybe now it'll work. Nope. Filter properties. Put it on.
Water!
Oh, wonder why it doesn't work anymore at all.
Water!
Must have got screwed up when an update on Windows, but it's since the emotes don't work from the other thing, it doesn't even matter, right? Monitor off. Mute on. Let's see, settings. I imagine there's some sort of output thing that's screwed up. Audio. Audio out. Desktop. Desktop audio 2. Disable monitoring device. Fly. Nah, it just doesn't work anymore. It's busted. Anytime I try to have something good, man, it gets ruined. Windows and Google and I should say Microsoft and Google and Disney and AT&T and Amazon and all these motherfuckers. All they do is ruin people's shit. Don't you hurt me!
This statue shows how well the Protheans blended function and form. The mass relays were not only their greatest technological achievement, but also inspiration for beautiful works of art.
My people used to have an embassy here, but after we created the Geth, we were no longer welcome.
Yeah, y'all both told me that shit already. Don't be behind me and homming when you got nothing to say but the same stuff you were already saying. You want to talk to me? You sell drugs or something? Or are you looking all shady? You're looking around like the cops are about to bust them. Oh, man. They're after me, man. Gotta keep my head in the swivel.
Greetings, Earth Clan. How can this humble servant be of use to you?
Oh no, that stinks. Oh, sorry, I just sent in a text to my mom here. Okay. My mom was over here today for a bit, and she forgot some stuff.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
I think the really terrible ongoing your mama jokes is a me thing. I mean, you know, people do your mama stuff all the time, but no, I think a running gag of just saying really terrible your mamas is that don't make any damn sense.
Show me your items.
Oh, this
Sure,
one is
that's
pleased to
Zarek
do so,
original.
human.
You will not be disappointed.
Not even really that funny. Just a running gag. Do it because I've done it already. Every now and then it's funny though, because the games I'm playing will just present such a perfect moment I have to. I'm like, oh yeah, I gotta say it now. That's too funny. That's a good one. I can't pass that up. I think that's all the vendors. I don't think there's any other vendors. Have the blue lady talked about the statue yet? Hey, purple blue lady, come here.
Some want to see this Krogan monument removed, but it is important to remember our history, even if those memories make us uncomfortable.
Yeah. Did they rewrite that dialogue? Did they remove that line from her? Because nowadays the left believes that you should tear down the statues. It doesn't matter. They're like it's important to forget history, because if people remember history, then they're harder to manipulate into doing evil shit.
Hello again, Commander.
Because that's what we want people to do. We want people to do all kinds of evil shit. We a bunch of evil pieces of shit.
Welcome.
Who have nothing but evil goals. So we got to make sure people forget
My private back on Earth.
what evil really looks like. I can't believe that in this day and age where information is so easy to get, it's so easy to obtain information about anything, that the human race is still so fucking stupid is to fall into the same race consciousness shit that they've been doing for hundreds of years. And they're like, oh yeah, let's just point at a group of people who look funny and be like, the boogeyman's under the bed, and we'll accuse them of doing the same thing. Get the fuck out of here, man. It's really hard to believe that humans can be so fucking stupid so consistently with so much information at their fingertips. Like, I think it needs to be law. I think it needs to be law that people need to be taught, like, certain types of history. Like all the authoritarian ideologies that lead to mass slaughter of millions of people. Like all that shit. It needs to be law that shit's taught. And like that it's pure evil to believe in that shit. And to practice it, I should say, on a large scale. To believe in it, whatever. To practice it on a small scale, whatever. But on a large scale, you're just gonna kill lots of people. That's all you're gonna do. I was banned from using your mama jokes in 2008. Been saving them up ever since. Oh yeah? I'm not, and what I mean by bad your mama jokes is I mean like really like bad. I'm not talking about
the commanding
I'm not talking about stuff like
Exo
your mama's so fat her high school
relieved.
photo was an aerial photograph. I'm not talking about that level of shit. I'm literally talking about, yeah, that's what your mama said last night. Like literally just the worst. Like nobody laughs. The joke is that it's a bad joke. Yeah, we just gotta look at our journal and decide where to go next. Jay! We got these samples to investigate. Let's take a look at these samples. Or maybe we want a medical base. I don't know about all that. Oh, hold up. I might need to keep this anti-thorium stuff. I guess I'll do this. Medical base. Okay, hold on. I need to save. Let's see. The Hades Gamma Cluster. Cactus. Shit. Like the mumbling thing I do when I read, man, that's basically Army of Darkness too.
Message for you, Commander. Just came in over a secure channel.
Shepard, this is Admiral Kahoku. I found out who set that trap for my men. The ones killed by the Thresher Moor. Damn, I hope you get this message.
The what?
It was a group called Cerberus. An Alliance Black Ops organization. Top secret, highest level security clearance. They vanished a few months ago. Dropped right off the grid. Nobody knew where they went or what they were up to. They've gone completely rogue, Shepard. They're conducting illegal genetic experiments, trying to create some kind of super soldier. I don't have any proof, but I found the coordinates for one of their research worlds. I'm uploading them with this message. They're completely out of control. Somebody needs to stop them. I've done my part. Now it's up to you. This is probably the last you'll hear from me. Cerberus is after me now. I need to disappear before they find me.
Damn, son. The key to a good your mama joke is to not be so offensive so the person wants to punch you, but offensive enough to make them think about punching you. So I think not so offensive that they punch you, but offensive enough that they kind of do wanna, because they think about it. Like, you son of a bitch. But not in the good way, right? I've started watching that One Piece TV show, man. Everybody talks about. Should I make a video about what I feel about? I don't know. I think I'm almost done with the first season, maybe. Oh man. Oh. Whew. Hey, Soren. I noticed something though with the One Piece show is that as far as the first season goes, sometimes the translation is better when it's spoken in English, and sometimes because I turn on the subtitles because I can't read them always because my eyes are bad, but I also have it in English so I can understand what the hell is going on because I can't always read them. And one thing I noticed was that, let me see if I can show you here. If I can find the exact phrase here. The English subtitles aren't as good as the dub. At least sometimes. My evidence for this is let's see what I'm trying to find the phrase here. So there's a phrase in Japanese. Here we go. Karada o taisetsu ni shite kudasha. That is a phrase used in Japanese, and it has a lot of cultural significance. But in an anime, sometimes you'll hear someone say "karada o taisitsu ni shit," and then instead of saying the kudasai or whatever it is, they'll say hoshi at the end. Hoshi. It's almost the same phrase. And when it's translated, it's almost always translated in the same way. But what it basically, and that is take care of yourself, or please take care of yourself. That's pretty much what that's how it's translated the vast majority of the time. Sometimes when the translation's a little looser, they'll say, don't catch a cold, stay healthy, keep exercising, or they'll say all kinds of stuff. But the literal translation of the first phrase is, please take care of your body. Or prioritize your health. Please prioritize your health. That's basically what it is. So, the reason why you've heard them say that, like I know you've seen in anime, because it's common, where a character's saying goodbye to someone, and they'll say, take care of yourself, and the person who's leaving or the person who says it, the other person has like a reaction that is not equal to the words that were said. That's because in Japanese, that the actual take care of your body there's more cultural significance to it, because there's more focus on being healthy, and there's even sort of like there's almost like a view of social responsibility in trying to be a healthy person, not just for yourself but for everyone around you. So when you say that, it's a bit more meaningful, right? However, the reason you tend to see the emotional reactions, like remember, I think the best example of the most recent, besides the first season of that One Piece that I'm watching, was that Demon Slayer show I watched, where the Flame Hoshi guy, his father was like a drunk and an asshole because of what happened to him. And then his son's final words to him were like, they were like, it was a big deal because they were like, the words were passed down to someone else, and then that person delivered the message to someone else, and then his brother told his father. And so the father's like, yeah, I don't care, whatever. And then he's like, yeah, so he does have a final message for you. He's like, yeah, whatever, what is it? And he's thinking he's going to bitch at him, but it was just, in the anime, it translates, it's just, please take care of yourself. But, and then the father starts crying, and he puts down his sake, and he starts to clean himself up, and he stops drinking from there on, and, you know, it's a big thing, right? And the reaction, like I said, the reaction is not equal to the words that were said. And you see this frequently in anime. And sometimes you're like, oh, bad translation. But when you start to see the same words said, like you see some other anime or some other video game or something that's from Japan, and the words are translated pretty much the same way, and there's this reaction from someone that is not equivalent to that word that was said or that sentence that was said, then you know there's some sort of cultural significance there that's not coming through. One of the most easy ones to tell is when someone's stomach growls. Pretty much, I would think everyone picks up on the fact that when someone's stomach growls in some sort of Japanese-made thing, there's a much different reaction than if it's made in America. So the significance of ending the word with Hoshi is that it turns it into a much more personal thing. Instead of saying, you know, please take care of your body or please prioritize your health, when you add the word Hoshi, it means like a deep personal wish or desire. So you instead of saying please take care of yourself, you know, you need to be responsible and I'm worried about you type of thing, which all that could be implied there. But when you say, they'll still translate it the same way. Translators will just say, please take care of yourself. But really what it is like, I really wish for you to live a long, healthy life, would be a closer translation. Really would be something similar to that, because it's like a deep personal wish at that point. So the reason why that person has that reaction, like in that that guy's father has that reaction, is because like his wish from his son was like that his father would be a better man, basically, and that and not just because he's like, you need to be a better man, but no, it's because he cares about his father, and it's one of his deep desires, is one of his wishes that his father would be healthy and live a long life. And part of it is take responsibility too. And so that's why he reacted that way. And then One Piece, it did the same thing. There's that cook guy, and when the cook guy leaves, the head chef dude tells him in the text, he says, "Don't catch a cold." And then he breaks down in tears and bows to him, and he's like, "Thank you for everything you taught me," and all that stuff, and leaves, right? But in the English dub, he said, "Please take care of yourself," which is the more traditional way in which that phrase is translated. But if I switch it to Japanese and listen to what he says the karada o teseitsu ne shet hoshi, meaning that he has a deep wish, personal wish, for him to please prioritize his health. So basically, as Sanji, that's his name, right, Soren, as Sanji was leaving, he basically said, "I care about you, so stay healthy." I think that would be the best translation. They never translate it that way. They always just translate it, no matter which phrases it is, they always seem to translate it as "take care of yourself," or "don't catch a cold," or "stay healthy," or "take care of your body," or normally it's yourself, but it'll be several different phrases that basically mean try to stay healthy in some way while you're away. Like, but really, when they end the word with Hoshi, it should be more like, "I care about you, so take care of yourself. Stay healthy, so we can see each other again, maybe." Which, of course, none of those words were actually used almost, but all of that is implied with that phrase. See, sometimes I look this stuff up. I don't watch as much anime and any of that like I did when I was young, but I used to watch a lot of that stuff when I was young, and I love JRPGs and all that stuff, and you start to see the patterns. Right, like I said, one of the first patterns that someone notices is that, oh wow, there's a weird reaction from people in Japanese things when people's stomach growls. I wonder what the cultural significance there is. And so some people might look it up. They might what is the cultural significance of someone's stomach growling in Japan? Why do people get embarrassed about it? Oh, I just started watching it, Soren. Literally a second before you came in, I said that I started watching that One Piece TV show that everybody's been talking about. I think I'm almost finished with the first season. But I thought it was interesting because it's a pretty old show. And interestingly enough, the subtitles seem to be less accurate in the first season than the dub. Based on a few things that I've seen. Sometimes it seems like the dub is less accurate, but sometimes it seems like the subtitles are more accurate. So it's probably give and take. It's like, it goes both ways, but for sure, that's like a clear-cut one. That's pretty standard. Almost everyone translates it as "take care of yourself." So it was kind of weird to hear to see the text of "don't catch a cold," which is a much more random nation. Yeah, in horror movies, they normally get the biggest tell of when they're going to jump scare is everything gets quiet. Because they tend to use loud noises. They're like, "Loud noises!" I scared you, didn't I? I was like, okay, sure. No, I watched about 10 episodes of the cartoon, Soren, and then I watched 5 minutes of the live action to see what it was like, and I turned it off. Like within the first 5 minutes, they already introduced multiple characters that were not within the first 10 episodes of the cartoon. And they were introducing characters in a completely different way. They were introducing new characters and new dialogue. I'm like, bro, isn't this the longest running fucking cartoon out there, bro? Like, why do you have to fucking introduce new shit? You already got the blueprint, you piece of shit. So I just turned it off. I had no interest. Cause like it's like starts out with the part I turned off was some dude, and I'm like probably on episode 40 something now, and I still haven't seen this character. It was like some dude, like Sanji's like praying or some shit or meditating with next to some candles. Like that's the way he's introduced instead of him being a prisoner. And then like some guy in like a hood walks up and he's, or maybe he didn't have a hood, I don't remember. But he's like some mysterious guy and he's like, I work for this organization, Sanji, and we'd like to work. And I'm like, click, turned it off. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, now I'm like 50 something or 40 something episodes in and I still haven't seen that fucking character. So like, why would they just introduce random fucking characters for no reason? Like, you got all that shit to work with and you're like, let's just like fuck about. Oh, I think I was gonna land, right? Let's check these and make sure. That's one of the #1 signs that whatever the adaptation is going to be trash. Is if you're only a few minutes in and it's already changing tons of things and introducing characters that are not there, but yet it's not the same. It's not long enough to incorporate the entirety of the thing that it's trying to adapt. It's like, nope, you did a bad job. You don't have time to introduce your own fucking plot that you came up with. You don't got time. Wasn't shown, not Sanji, I meant to say Zoro. They showed Zoro meditating in the middle of some candles instead of being a prisoner. And then some random character who I have not seen in the show, even though I'm like 40-something episodes in, like approaches him and he's like, I work for an organization and we like to blah blah. I'm like, nope, I'm out. I just turned that shit off right away. Yeah, I don't know, like it's so different, Soren, and I don't know why they changed that, because I didn't watch any extra of it. So they changed a lot of stuff, but some changes I didn't really care about because maybe it was for practical reasons. Like they introduce this bird who has a mail. He's like delivering mail or something on Luffy's boat, and that's how it starts out. And then his boat starts to sink, and he's talking to the camera for some reason as he's bailing water. But it turns out he was talking to the bird who delivers mail. And then his boat starts to sink, and so he gets in a barrel of fish, and that's how he's found, in the barrel of fish. I mean, in the barrel. Where in the cartoon, he's not even known to be in the barrel. They just find a barrel. And then he says, oh, what happened was that there was a giant whirlpool that tried to suck him in, and so he got in a barrel so he could survive. And so I can understand them changing that. I can understand them changing that because maybe they didn't want to spend the budget on animating a giant whirlpool. But then I'm like, wait, but how much money did they spend animating that bird? Was it really less than making some water go in a circle? So then a bunch of stuff happens. Luffy's on the boat. He breaks out and he's fighting. And then it cuts away to the next character, and the character it cuts away to is Zoro, and he's like meditating or praying, surrounded by a bunch of candles. Then some mysterious dude walks up and he like tries to hand Zoro a card, and he's like, I work for the such and such organization and I'd like you to work with us. And I'm like, click, turn it off. Like, what the fuck? Like, I'm 40 something episodes in now, and I still haven't seen anything that even remotely resembles that scene. So it's not like they're just trying to pull it from somewhere else and move stuff around. No, they just completely invented a new character. Supposedly, I would guess. Unless the character appears in like season 2 or 3 or something. They completely invented a new character. And then added backstory that that's never been in the show so far, at least that I've seen. Because that's backstory for me. That's not present time, because backstory, anything that takes place before him being on that cross is backstory. Because the first time he meets him is when he's on the cross, and then you learn why he got put on the cross, and then later on you learn why he decided to start using swords and all that other stuff, and eventually you get introduced to that stuff. But at no point was there ever any like meditating in candles and with shadowy guys offering him a job to work for their organization. Like, what the fuck? Live action. Well, I would say he's black, so maybe that would help out, because you know there's probably not that many black characters in the show, but because it's a Netflix adaptation, they could have just race swapped the character. So if it is a real character that they just moved from some other part of the story, him being black or not doesn't really necessarily matter, because they might have just race swapped him. But yeah, I hope a lot of other people did the exact same thing and tuned out at the exact same point. And Netflix, they're looking at the statistics and they're like, damn, the moment we introduced a new character that wasn't in the damn original TV show, everybody just clicked off. Shit. I haven't turned it on since, and I refuse to turn it on Unless I get to like some episode where that character's introduced and then it shows like a flashback where before he met Luffy, like, or like the guy approached him and offered him to do some stuff for him or something. Like, unless that happens, then I'm like, you know what, I'm not into it. Oh, I imagine it. Yeah, it's a TV show that's been going on for like 20 years. I'd imagine there's going to be a secret organization or two. It's probably got every damn plot line you can imagine. It's like The Simpsons, right? Like The Simpsons did it. You could probably say the same thing with the One Piece. One Piece did it. You refuse to watch the new Castlevania. Yeah, it looks like one of those types of things, doesn't it? And by the way, my chest has started to hurt. It's one of the reasons why I kind of slowed down. Is this... I'm guessing this is just a daily thing where around this time it starts to hurt. Close to the transmitter, your comms pick up a recording of a wistful string quartet. You power the system down. Whoever lived here, they haven't been back for some time. The crates are covered in Choi's chalk dust, and the status lights of the shack indicate its atmosphere ran out a long time ago. Yeah, I heard that the new Castlevania started to like get into... Wait, what? I just hit escape. I didn't even pick it. Why did it act as if I picked it, but I didn't? That it started to get into like slavery and racism and stuff like that, and I was like, what the fuck does that have to do with Castlevania, bro? Omni Tool 7. It's got no... It's just Tool 7. Why is it doing that? I haven't even unlocked it yet. Stop giving me the things before I unlock it. I'm saving and loading. I don't trust this. It's acting funny. In fact, I'm exiting and loading. And I'm thinking I might just take a break like I did yesterday. It worked yesterday, where the day before yesterday it didn't work, and instead I just started to feel worse and worse and worse, and then I felt shitty for the whole day. But yesterday when I took a break, I felt better after an hour or so. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna be back in like an hour or so probably, as long as it works the same way. I gotta figure something out, because this can't keep happening like every single damn day. Like, I'm just gonna have to, like, maybe it probably has something to do with me eating, and this is just gonna happen every damn time I eat now. I think it's the combination of when I eat, and then after I eat, I sit in a chair for an extended period of time. So, I don't know. And because then it just slowly starts to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, until finally it's just like I feel miserable, and it's getting to that point where I'm already about 30% there. So I'm worried. I'm just gonna try to see if the same thing happens as yesterday. If I end it now, when it's like painful but not debilitating, I just end it now, will it go away? I'm just gonna like chill out, walk around, try to get everything to settle. So, yeah. I'm gonna try something different. Like, I'm gonna try to change my eating schedule so that I eat like a few hours before the stream. That way I have time for this to start happening, if this is gonna happen. Because if this is gonna happen every fucking time I eat food and then sit down after I've eaten the food, then I just can't do that anymore. Oh well. All right, I'll be back. Hopefully it's like just an hour or so. Hopefully I start to feel better again, like I did yesterday. So just keep your notifications on, and I'll try to come back soon. See you later, guys.